Hey Leo, I'm back after a very long hiatus. Let me get this table off the camera. So today we'll be doing basically a general read. We're gonna basically just be seeing what comes out, the good 26. So I'm gonna get started with my signs and synchronicities deck. See what all comes out. Spirit, what good things are going to be coming towards my Leos in the year of 2026? What good things can they expect for this year? You know what I just heard? So the submissive card came out. Okay. You know what I just heard though? I was on Instagram the other day and I actually shared it to my story. It was a clip of Jill Scott saying that she is a dominant submissive. And she was saying how, speaking in terms of a partner, that how she enjoys being able to be with someone that allows her to be submissive because she has to be dominant in so many other areas of her life. I am not seeing that necessarily in a relationship sense for you, Leo. I am seeing that in general, that something is getting ready to become more easy for you, where in the past, or maybe in the years before, you had to be more assertive and more dominant and more go-getter mentality. And now you you'll be able to kind of like fall back and receive and just be more submissive, being more in your submissive energy. All those things that all that, basically like all that dominant energy, it wasn't for nothing. You were out there literally trying to go get it. And in 2026, you've got it. So there's no reason to act like you're out there trying to go get something because you've already gotten what it is you were out there trying to get. That's the whole reason of why you were in go-getter energy in the first place. Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius could be coming in for some of you all as a good thing. I'm also hearing that some of you all could be collaborating with someone who is either a Sagittarius, has it highly aspected in their chart, or they're going dominant. That is so crazy. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. You got dominant and submissive here. So I was just saying that you guys are going to be able to be in your more submissive energy, meaning you're going to be in an era of receiving this year. But then you guys could also be receiving somebody who is dominant. Like I was saying about Jill Scott when she was saying that she was a dominant submissive. Hi, Bishop. And that she appreciates having a partner who's dominant because it allows her to be more submissive. So some of you all, not only is your life going to change in a way where you get to be more in a softer energy and a more receiving energy, but you could also end up being blessed with a partnership where someone comes in and they kind of dominate and take over certain things to where you don't have to worry about so much anymore. All right, now we're going to do my Divine Guidance Oracle deck. If you would like a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Kat Oriana. How y'all doing? Okay. Expose the lies. Ooh. Somebody in 2026, somebody is getting exposed. Somebody or something is getting exposed in 2026, and that is a good thing because nobody wants to have a snake just hiding amongst them. Options. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of opportunity coming for you in 2026, and you won't feel like you're settling. You're going to have multiple options to choose from. Like, let's say this could be something like, I don't know, like maybe you're buying a house in 2026. You're choosing from which house you want to buy. You don't just have to take this one or that one. You can have whichever one. Let's go shopping for one. Something like that, where you have the opportunity to choose from a plethora, a list of. Hi, Lucas. How are you? Honey. Ooh, I just heard life is sweet. Okay. There you have it. You're going to be feeling like life is sweet in 2026. All right, now we're moving on to my Heart's Secrets Oracle deck. What good things are coming towards my Leos in 2026? What good things are coming for them this year? Good morning, Trudy Fernando or Fernandez. How are you this morning? Karma. I just heard good karma. You know, a lot of people don't know that the opposite of karma is dharma. So, Spirit wanted to specify, not just any old kind of karma, good karma. The earth is flat. Montana skateboarding. If you say so. Okay, distance, separation, space, blockage. There's going to be distance put between you and something. Now, whatever this is, there's going to be distance between you and this thing or this person. It's going to benefit you. Ooh, jeez. Divine feminine. What did I just say? That you all are going to be in receiving energy, a softer energy, even if you're a man. Like I said, if you've been working towards something, if you've been hustling, if you've been out here going, trying to go get it, 2026 is the year that you got it. You don't have to go out and hustle so hard anymore. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. It does help the channel. Mistakes. Huh. I'm going to see what that's about with my tarot obsession. And one more. Healing. Okay. All right. Hey, JD Neal. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to put these down for now. I'm going to use my tarot to see what this is about. What is this karma? This good karma. What are some clues that you can give my Leos as to what good karma is coming towards them in the year, the entire year of 2026? Eight of Wands. You know what's really like, what song is just beaming in my head now? Hustle, hustle, hustle real hard. So some of y'all, I feel like, oh, okay. You're from Gig Harbor, Washington. I'm glad you're doing well. Some of y'all could like, I don't know, y'all get up and get it every single day. Some of y'all are tired. You got the Eight of Wands. So there's some kind of quick movement happening for you. Things are getting ready to change rapidly for you, like overnight. There could also be something that you've been waiting to hear about. Like maybe you applied for a job and you thought they forgot about you. Something. There's something that you wanted to get feedback from, and you're going to be getting it in the month of, in the year of 2026. The Tower reversed. There's also, okay, so there was some kind of situation where like you were on the line. Things could have easily teeter-totter and went good, or teeter-totter and went bad. And with the Tower reversed, it ends up falling on the side that's in your favor, where you avert a disaster. If something could have been a complete and total disaster for you, and instead, I'm also hearing this because you had faith that things are going to go in your favor. So there's something that you have been trying to exercise faith about in this year. That energy of faith is going to measure itself out as favor for you in the long run. What is this distance? Ooh. The Four of Cups. This is an opportunity or something. This could be an opportunity for love. This could be an opportunity for work. This is some kind of opportunity that you would have, that will be presented to you, but you're going to ultimately decline. You're going to say, you know what? I've weighed out the pros and cons, and I just feel like this isn't for me. This is what I'm hearing too. A lot of times we choose things because we have no other choice. That's why options came out. But you all, this year, you will no longer have to settle for things. Like say you applied to McDonald's, right? You didn't want to work at McDonald's, but you needed a job. So you applied. You applied everywhere. You applied to places that you really wanted to work, and you applied to places to just put food on the table. So at the end of it all, everybody ends up calling you back and telling you you got the job. So when McDonald's calls you, well, because everybody called back and told you you got the job, you can take the job that you actually want. You can take the job where you don't have to work like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And so you get to decline on McDonald's, and that's a blessing. Being in a position to say no is a blessing. And one more about this distance card. The Queen of Cups. Where you're going to have, there's going to be an option that you absolutely love. For some of you all, this could be about actual love. There are two cups here, two cups cards. The first card is a Four of Cups. The second card is a Queen of Cups. So this could be about love. This could be about someone that is trying to come into your life and offer you love, but you have other suitors that you like better. One of them you actually love. I agree, JD Neal. That's beautiful that you do that, that you go out and you help those in need. I agree. I absolutely agree. One more for this distance card. Yeah, this could be somebody coming back from your past. This could be somebody coming back from your past that is trying to offer you their love. This definitely could be. For some of you all, this is the third card with this in the Suit of Cups. So this could definitely be about love for some of you all. But for others of you all, this could be a job that you left. And when you went out here looking for all these jobs, you also hit up some of your old jobs. And they say, really? You'd be willing to come back? And you're like, yeah. And then that dream job calls you back. And so when they hit you back, you're like, yeah, actually, no, I'm not willing to come back. I'm sorry I wasted y'all's time. All right, Spirit, why is mistakes here? Why is that here? The Seven of Swords. Oh, shit. Okay. The King of Wands. Oh. Wait. Oh. There was something, okay, there's something that you made a mistake with. You might have mismanaged something. This is talking about the past. There's something that you mismanaged because maybe you didn't understand it or you didn't have a good strategy here with the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is not always a card of lying, cheating, stealing. It's also about being cunning and strategic, right? So what I'm getting here is that there was something that you didn't fully understand, and so you might have mismanaged it. There is going to be a new opportunity in 2026 to recover whatever was lost in that situation. Here with the King of Wands, absolutely. And there's going to be like this new fire in you. And because of this new fire, it's going to help you to recover what is lost in a new way. Like a new sense of motivation. That's true, JD Neal. You want to do your best at everything because reputation matters. Imagine not feeling comfortable for your new employer to call anybody to see what kind of employee you are. Imagine. Just imagine. All right, now we've got obsession. Why is obsession here, Spirit? What is this about? The Hanged Man. What? Oh, wait, hold on. There's too many. Why is obsession here? The Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, there could be something that you really wanted really bad. And in 2026, you're going to see something from a different perspective. You're going to see something from a different perspective. I'm going to give you guys an example. And it's going to make you completely, once you see this thing from a different perspective, you're not even going to want it anymore. I'm going to give you all an example. I was looking for a job one time. And they called me back. After the interview was over, they basically told me like that I was their top candidate. That they can't tell me that I got the job, but that because they're still interviewing other people, they had other interviews to conduct that week. But as far as right now goes, I was their choice, their top choice. And to basically just keep a lookout for my emails because the hiring people, they were going to contact me soon. And they did. And I was corresponding with them, but then I kind of fell off from corresponding with them because something about the opportunity just kind of felt like settling for me. While it felt like a great opportunity for them to hire me, it didn't feel like I was getting ready to gain something really great, right? And by the time they called me back to let me know that they were going to put me in a different position because they didn't want to lose this opportunity to onboard me and to reach out to see if I'm interested in this other position, but that they found somebody for the initial position. By the time they finally got back to me to say that, I had already done some soul searching within myself about what it is I feel like I deserve, what it is I feel like I need, and what it is that I am trying to attract, and weighing the pros and cons of whether or not that opportunity, this job opportunity, really matched what I felt like I needed and what I wanted. And by the time they finally came around to say, well, we still want to onboard you, We just ended up finding somebody that would be a better candidate for that role and trying to put me in a different position that I absolutely don't want. I had already came to a place of resolve within myself that I don't want that. That's what I see for you guys. There's something that you think you really want, but you haven't evaluated it yet. There's an evaluation process that this thing still needs to get vetted through, the Leo energy. And once the Leo is done evaluating this thing, my Leos are going to decide I'm better off without this thing, whatever it is. Okay? What else don't my Leos see coming in the year of 2026? Six of Swords, moving on to a peaceful, more, what I'm hearing, resolution. There are things that may have like been some kind of problem for you in the past. You won't have these problems anymore. Things are getting resolved in 2026. I also heard brand new life. Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. This is not just a card of victory, though. Let me be clear. This is a card of public recognition. This is a card of public recognition. So this is being chosen, right? This is being celebrated. This is freedom, really. If there's a struggle in your life, it's coming to an end and you're going to have the upper hand. And then you got the Eight of Cups here. You guys are walking away. You're walking away because you guys, the energy that I'm seeing for you for 2026 is a lot of new energy, brand new. Like embarking on something brand new. And in order to have this new opportunity and this new lease on life, the old life has to fade away. So there's going to be a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of places that you're going to be walking away from in 2026. What advice do you have for my Leos in the in the year of 2026? The Devil reversed. And the Magician. Oh my God. This is about releasing limiting beliefs so that you can manifest more. Oh my God. This is what I'm hearing. There is a manifestation that is happening for you in 2026 that is getting ready. Like, you ever heard that Bible verse about the mustard seed of faith, that all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed? This is like what I'm hearing. So like in the past, you had faith, but it was the size of a mustard seed. And then in 2026, you actually manifest because of that faith that you had, even though it was itty bitty. Now, because you've manifested this thing, your faith is huge. So now at this point, your advice is to keep manifesting. Now that you understand your power, to fully step into who you really are so that you can reap all of what you deserve. That's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. Let's do a Wisdom of the Oracle before I close this reading out. I want to ask you guys again to please like, share, and subscribe. Heavy on the likes, okay? I need them bad. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. Not for you. All right. I'm going to show you guys the card. I just channeled a message as I was going through this book. The message I just channeled off of this card, not for you, is that, oh, we already went over this. This is something, this is a repeating message. There are things sometimes that we think we want so bad until we realize that we can do better. Okay? All right. A clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed, your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what's in your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. That is exactly what I got right here when I clarified obsession. That thing that you all want really bad. You guys are going to take a step back and you're going to realize, I can do better than this. I've actually prayed for better than this. Actually, me accepting this would be settling. Me getting this would be settling. I don't pray for things that I don't actually want. I pray for the things that I want, and I believe that I can have them. And if I accept this thing, that's going to step in the way of my blessings. I'm trying to clear everything in the way between me and my blessings. Everything that's standing in the way between me and my blessings has to go. And now I'm realizing that me holding on to this thing, that's me holding on to something that's going to keep me from my blessing. So that was your message, Leo. I will see you guys on the next one. You all have a blessed and prosperous day, as I know my Leos will. See y'all next time.